finna answer a question that's been asked and y'all seen it. I know what a woman is. It's written in the Bible. She's from the rib of a man. There's man and there's woman. That's it. There ain't another. So quit trying to create it.
There is no low for the party of family values when you trot this guy out. Now, what is a woman's purpose exactly to Herschel Walker?
So, you're discussing women's issues this week. What are some of the things that are kind of on top of your mind when you're thinking of women's issues?
Well, I love them to address that since they're women, so they can do it a little better than I can. But I think, there's no doubt crime is very, very important. And this economy is tough because they got to buy groceries.
Women should buy groceries, according to the almighty protector of women's rights, Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker has wanted to kill a lot of people.
He held the gun to my temple and said he was going to blow my brains out.
This is what he did to his ex-wife, Cindy Grossman, lest we forget.
Police described Herschel Walker as the suspect in a January 2012 incident detailed in an Irving, Texas police report, where a girlfriend said Walker allegedly threatened to blow her head off during a dispute.
What's Herschel Walker going to do with a gun next?
But of course, this will be his defense.
Well, he without sin cast the first stone. And he's talking about something that I was a part of over 15 years ago, maybe even longer.
It was a long time ago, and I'm a Christian. Well, guess what? That is a faulty, imbecilic way to answer that question. Walker, the former Georgia Bulldog standout, who lied about graduating from UGA because he left school early to join Donald Trump's upstart United States Football League, will continue deceiving the public because he is a Trump stooge with few answers to problems the GOP creates. Despite
his most obvious qualifications for the Senate seem to be his 5,000 rushing yards at the University of Georgia and his Heisman Trophy, if we think that those are things that make you suitable to conduct public policy.
Let's just be clear about this. Herschel Walker threatened his now ex-wife. He threatened family members. He threatened law enforcement. And he is excusing his past behavior by quoting the Bible. As for his rib comment, the Black Wall Street Times analyzed it like this. The fact that many Americans derive from a variety of lands with various creation stories opposing that of Walker's, instead of giving a more common or scientific definition of what defines a woman in modern times, Herschel Walker chose to give the biblical definition from the book of Genesis. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man, the Judeo-Christian text reads in the 2nd chapter. Then he attacked, of course, the biggest problem in American history is what conservatives will make you think: trans people. Walker appeared alongside Riley Gaines, a former University of Kentucky swimmer, infamous for her transphobic comments about the NCAA's transgender policies. "Let's get men out of women's sports," Riley said, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Walker is grasping at straws to separate himself from Warnock, and this issue, among many, does precisely that. "When I get to heaven, I want the Lord to recognize me," Walker said, who again threatened to kill people, "because I can tell you right now, they're telling the young kids in schools, you can be a boy tomorrow even if you're a girl." He added, "But I want the young kids to know you go to heaven. Jesus may not recognize you because he made you a boy. He made you a girl. Why are we talking about things like that?" That's a great question. Why are we talking about things like that, Herschel? Why are we talking about it? Because guess what? The biggest problem facing us is not a trans kid who wants to run track and field in high school or wants to run cross country in high school. The biggest problem is the Republican Party and the denial of global warming. Do you hear me? That is the problem. Not an oppressed group of people that you guys continue to pick on for no reason. Well, you pick on them because your base loves it. We're not talking about it. You guys are. You guys are the one passing the bills. You guys are the ones trying to find a solution to a problem that does not exist. And it's bullshit.